welcome to another RSR. Tonight we are recapping the round of 16 and predicting the quarterfinals of the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. La reacción de la octavos de final y predicción de la cuartos de final de la FIFA Mundial de Clubes. We have 8 games down. We went 50-50. I'll take away the shock. We went 50-50. 4 for 8. 4 and 4, 4 for 8 on my predictions on the quarterfinals, or the round of 16, I should say. It wasn't that pretty, but I got a little bit too, well, some upsets wowed me. I got a little bit too carried away with some upsets when it came to the misses. With that being said, round of 16-1, we'll start with SC Palmeiras, 1-0 Botafogo, Palmeiras 1, Botafogo 0. I said Palmeiras would win. They did. They won in extra time. A very tight game. Was a good Brazilian derby. Palmeiras got the 1-0 leader late during extra time, and they won. 120 minutes, but they got it done. Botafogo fought their asses off, but Palmeiras was just a bit better, and it showed. I was right about this one. 1-0 on my round of 16 predictions. 1 for 1. Round of 16-2. SL Benfica 1. Chelsea FC 4. SL Benfica 1. Chelsea FC 4. For me, when it comes down to it, for me, Benfica should have lost in regular time, but the rain delay changed that. The game got delayed for 2 hours. Chelsea was, I wouldn't say dominating, but they had the lead. They could have scored more, which that was kind of also a kick up the rear end. Was Chelsea could have scored more. The referee was definitely against them, but Chelsea could have scored more, and they missed a lot of chances. But rain delay, 5 minutes to see out during stoppage time, handball that really Gusto could do nothing about. They give the penalty, Di Maria scores, we go to extra time, Chelsea drops 3 on them during extra time. But you know what? Fair play. The game could have been played out before the rain delay even happened, because there wasn't no lightning at the stadium for that 5-minute period, hell, that 10-minute period where that final 10 minutes would have been. They could have finished the damn thing. And then if it got tied, then you have the rain delay, then you come back out for extra time. But no. But either way, Chelsea still won. And I said they would. I was right. 2-0, 2 for 2 on my predictions. Round of 16-5. Paris Saint-Germain 4. Inter Miami CF 0. PSG 4. Inter Miami CF 0. I mean, come on. Who thought anything else would happen but this? Anybody with a working 2 brain cells was like, you know what? Yeah, Miami's probably going to get stomped out by PSG. Even the biggest MLS fans would be like, yeah, no, this is the end of the road. Messi might score, but this is the end of the road. Like, Stevie Wonder could have seen how bad this matchup was for Miami, especially a team with that bad of a defense. Messi did nothing. That's the thing that shocked me. Messi couldn't even get a goal. But at least he was happy to see Dembele and Luis Enrique and all that. So, you know, good for them. But PSG stomped the shit out of Miami. Simple. So I was right about that one. 3-0, because I said PSG would win. 3-0. 3 for 3 on my predictions. It goes south right here. Round of 16-6. CR Flamengo 2. FC Bayern Munich 4. CR Flamengo 2. FC Bayern Munich 4. Now, I gotta say, Flamengo, my bad. We'll get to Fluminense next. Flamengo fought. They fought very hard, Flamengo did. And they should have gotten more. But Bayern Munich just was overpowering them. Bayern Munich was the better team on the night. Fluminense kept fighting, though. Damn it. Flamengo! I'm not editing it, at least this part. Flamengo fought very hard. Flamengo fought very hard. They're right next on the card. I mean, come on. Either way, Flamengo deserved better than Bayern Munich, the situation of this game. And I picked Flamengo to win because I love their group stage run, but Bayern Munich was just too big for them to handle. So, there you go. So maybe Chelsea wouldn't be so easy for Bayern Munich, or Bayern Munich wouldn't be the easiest team for Chelsea to play. Maybe they wouldn't be. I was wrong about it. 3-1 on my predictions, 3 for 4. Now, here's Fluminense. Round of 16-3. Inter Milan 0. Fluminense FC 2. Inter Milan 0. Fluminense FC 2. Fluminense was the better team. They outran these guys wholeheartedly. They outran them. They beat them into the dust. The dust. What a game. What a game from Fluminense. I don't even think they wanted Inter to be there. I don't even think they wanted to be there. I think they wanted to be done. And they were done. I did not think Fluminense would play that well. I was wrong about this one. But you know what? Fair play. Fair play. I mean, what a game. What a game. What a performance, man. What a performance. What a performance. They deserve the freaking plaudits of all time. So that means I'm 3-2 on my predictions, 3 for 5 on my round of 16 predictions. Round of 16, 4. Man City, 3. Al Hilal SFC, 4. Man City, 3. Al Hilal SFC, 4. Al Hilal took their chances. You know what is different about the Dortmund-Monterrey game and the Man City Al Hilal game? Al Hilal took their chances. Man City's defense looked like crap. They gave them opportunities. Al Hilal took their chances, and Yassine Bono stood on his damn head. Monterrey did not take their chances, and Andrada had a bad first half. And still some shaky moments the second half. There's your difference, but we'll get there. But Al Hilal, they stepped up without their best players, whether they were domestic or Galacticos, and said, no, we could beat you. We could beat Man City. And they did. They did. They did. What a game. What a game. Al Hilal deserves all the plaudits of the world. I was wrong about this one too. Means I'm 3-3 on my predictions, 3 for 6 on my round of 16 predictions. Round of 16, 8. Real Madrid CF 1, Juventus FC 0. Real Madrid CF 1, Juventus FC 0. Let me tell you, Real Madrid should have played this game better. They should have scored more. Juventus were tight. I shouldn't say they should have scored more. Juventus played this game very tightly. Real Madrid were flummoxed. Real Madrid looks very, very beatable against some teams that have a better or a more cohesive roster. Now, is that a team who's beatable by Dortmund? I don't really think so. We'll get there. But is Madrid going to lose to the team on the north side of the bracket? Whoever comes out of it? Probably. Probably. Well, that'd be PSG or Bayern. Probably. Madrid's got problems, man. They're not ready to play Xabi ball. For sure. Juve made them look horrible. Igor Tudor is a horrible manager, and they made him look horrible. Madrid was lucky to get through, let's be real. And finally, but I was right, which means I'm 4-7. 4-3 on my predictions, 4 for 7. And finally, round of 16, 7, Borussia Dortmund 2, CF Monterrey 1, Borussia Dortmund 2, CF Monterrey 1. I am honestly sad that Monterrey lost. But again, if Tecatito took his chances and scored a couple, they would have won 3-2, even with the mistakes they made. Tecatito could have been a hero. The referee sucked. Tecatito could have been a hero. And Dortmund should have lost, frankly, if I'm being real. Monterrey was the better team for the whole second half. They were turning that momentum on its head. They just couldn't get it done. Couldn't get it done. So I was wrong about that one, which means I'm 4-4 on my round of 16 predictions, 4 for 8 at the end of the round, 500. Which, I mean, with some of the upsets I picked and some I didn't see coming, fair enough. With that being said, let's see if I could do better during the quarterfinals. Hopefully 3 for 4, if not 4 for 4. We'll start off with Palmeiras versus Chelsea. Palmeiras contra Chelsea. I got Chelsea winning because I know I'm wearing a Chelsea jersey, but I don't think Chelsea gets embarrassed again by a Brazilian team. It's not going to happen 2 times in a row. I think Flamengo was the best Brazilian team in this tournament. Palmeiras is pretty damn good. Fluminense less so, but still good. But Chelsea knows the mistakes they made against Flamengo. I don't think they make the same mistakes against Palmeiras. I don't think so. Also, it is a rematch of the 2023 Club World Cup final, by the way. Just to bring that back up. So Palmeiras may want some revenge, but I think Chelsea should be able to still get it done. This bracket, on the side of the bracket Chelsea's on after all these upsets, except for Palmeiras, that was pretty expected. But the bottom side, this is a bracket where they should make the final. And I think they were very much hyped up. Seeing this bracket, they know they could do it. These are teams around the level that they played at the Conference League, if not a little bit better. They can handle this. They can handle this. if they are as good as they say they are, they're getting better, they should be able to handle this. Chelsea gets the win. And also, both teams played extra time, so that buffer for either team is gone, which it sucks because Chelsea should have had that buffer but of not playing extra time. But either way, Fluminense versus Al Hilal. Fluminense FC contra Al Hilal. I got Al Hilal winning because, frankly, Fluminense is a good team, but I think they used everything to win the round of 16 coming into the quarters. I think their energy is probably sapped. They know they put in everything in their round of 16 tie. Al Hilal, they also put in everything against Man City, but I still believe that Al Hilal has more gas and their tactics are more apropos to beat Fluminense. So Al Hilal moves on. I hate it for Thiago Silva, but it is what it is. PSG versus Bayern Munich. PSG wins. Not as easy as their other games, of course, but PSG is still better than Bayern. They are the defending European champions. I could see Bayern maybe shocking them, but I say 2-0 PSG. PSG moves on to the semis. And finally, Borussia Dortmund versus Real Madrid. Borussia Dortmund contra Real Madrid. Real Madrid beats Borussia Dortmund because I think Monterrey had a puncher's chance of shocking Madrid. I don't think Dortmund has that. Madrid is the type of team, especially without Joe Bellingham. Dortmund does not have the firepower to beat Madrid. Their defense still made a lot of mistakes against Monterrey. Madrid will make them pay. Unlike Monterrey, if they make those mistakes in that game, which I think they will. We'll see if Kobel could stand on his head. That may be the difference. But overall, I still think Madrid has the answer, and I think Madrid will get what they need to advance to beat Dortmund. So our predicted semifinals are Chelsea FC versus Al Hilal SFC, a UEFA versus Asia semifinal, and PSG versus Real Madrid. The last two Champions League winners playing each other in the other side of the bracket, all UEFA semifinals. So we will have a European team in the final if my predictions come true. We could have both, but, hopefully just at least one. Well, there will be one non-UEFA team in the semis. Hopefully that is the case. I don't want it can't be all UEFA semis, and if it is going to be one side non-UEFA, that means Chelsea's out. So, yeah, I'm fine with 3-1. With that being said, man, I wish Monterrey went through. With that being said, there are my quarterfinal predictions. Chelsea versus Al Hilal, PSG, Real Madrid will be the semifinal. Should be an interesting time, and we're going to have some fun with it. But that is this Friday and Saturday. We got Gold Cup to finish tomorrow, or semifinals to finish tomorrow. We'll get there. We'll see who'll be in the final of the Gold Cup tomorrow. With that being said, or actually, by the time I'm recording this tomorrow, by the time this comes up today, my bad. I'm not editing that. It's fine. Later today, after you see this, I will be live for the USA versus Guatemala game, and then we'll have a live stream for Mexico versus Honduras and a review for Mexico-Honduras. Then, Thursday, we'll have the Gold Cup semifinal recap, and then the Toronto FC, NYCFC game, live and review. Friday, we will be live for two Club World Cup quarterfinals, of course. First, Fluminense Al Hilal, live. Chelsea Palmeiras, live, RSR. Perfect timing. Good job on the schedule. Then, Saturday, we have an early day. 11 a.m., Bayern Munich PSG, live. Then we have Real Madrid Dortmund, live, RSR. Sunday, also Saturday, later that night, the Gold Cup final prediction will come out around 8 o'clock. Then, Sunday, I think I will go live for the British Grand Prix. I'm starting to think about it. 9 a.m. Central. And then, maybe even review it. And then we will go live for the Gold Cup final. Live and review for that game on Sunday night. Monday, Club World Cup quarterfinal recap, semifinal predictions. Tuesday, semifinal 1, live and review. Semifinal 2, live and review on Wednesday. And then also Montreal versus Forge. Can Champ, second leg, live and review on Wednesday. Thursday, the Club World Cup semifinal recap. Friday, the Club World Cup final prediction. Next Friday, not this one, but the one after, of course. And then the Saturday after, next, Toronto versus Atlanta, live RSR. And then we have Sunday, the 13th, the Club World Cup Final, live RSR. So that's what the next 2 weeks look like. We're going to have a fun time. It's going to be a bit busy, but not as crazy as it was in June. Let's have some fun with it. I'll see you later. Today, I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.